So let's jump into their Discord here, because a lot of people get just totally confused with this space. And once you get it, it is the most amazing thing ever, because everything about the project is in one space. You know, you don't have some on Twitter, you don't have some on a Telegram. Everything is here in one space where you can just keep up to date within just a few minutes of going through stuff every day. So if you're new to the space,
and Rod, real quick too, Dusty, Rod's saying the bungalow also is the size of the banners. So your lion profile pictures, it can go up in the bungalow. Could you be used as a banner? So it's
correct.
Right. Okay.
That is correct. Yep.
Awesome.
They've got my name under my video here, D-Ray Crypto. Anybody wants to check that out, you can pop over there and see that. I've actually got my bungalow up in my banner along with my Line PFP profile picture.
Cool.
So when you get into the space, I mean, let's just touch base on this right here. They're getting close. I mean, they're about to break 40,000 Discord members. And the reason I love to see that's supply and demand. There's only 10,000 of these Line NFTs, you know. So we got 40,000 members in here. It's impossible for 40,000 members to own one, you know. So you've got some jockeying going on. This is a good space to get. There's a lot of new people just rolling in here every day, and they're just waiting on their deal. They're waiting to get their deal. They get plugged in here. They ask people, hey, anybody got a line they want to sell? And there's all these channels in here for lines going up for sale. You don't have to jump back to OpenSea to find a good deal. You can just scroll down here, and we'll show that in a second, how to find lines that are being posted and how to see lines that are being sold. This right here, it's huge. I mean, it just keeps growing every day by the hundreds and thousands sometimes.
Yeah.
What you got here, this is your holders. There's 4.5 thousand holders in the Line community, which is a good number. You know, that's pretty strong. That's almost half of the lines out there belong to an individual's wallet. So that's a good dispersing, you know, of their NFT. If you're new to the space, what you're going to come down here and do is right here where it says join the pride, you're going to click on that. And what you're going to do is get verified to enter the community. You don't have to own an NFT. That just gets you plugged in. You know, most of them will have rules checklist that you got to check off just to enter the community, make sure everybody respects one another, you know. The next thing you will want to do, we talked about the links. Did I pass it?
Lazy links.
Right here. Yep, lazy links. So you can click on this, and like we talked about earlier, this gives you links to everything. It's got their website, Twitter, here's the Discord link. This is the rewards. This is where you would go to get signed up for owning your NFT, getting information how to meet those qualifications to get your rewards. And that's where you would actually go claim them. You know, you get on there, you set everything up with your wallet. You do have to, you know, link your wallet to some of this stuff. I don't link my wallet to all Discords. The ones I trust this one, and my wallet is linked to it because I want to get the most I can out of my NFT. And sometimes to do that, you have to connect to them. You know, a good rule of thumb is to create a separate wallet for some of these. I have my lines on a separate wallet. It is a ledger, and that ledger is connected directly to this site, and it's just by itself. And I put them on a ledger just because the value is getting up there. You know, I don't want to have any risk going on with that wallet. So, and then we've got, of course, their OpenSea link that'll take you back where we was just at. That is their verified site. They've added here, this is the Lazy Line Bungalows OpenSea. This takes you, and we can click on it and go here.
And it's the whole point too, Dusty, is that's why you want to go to their Discord's the official place, because you're going to get the real links, because we all know you don't want to Google anything, and you don't want to kind of do searching on OpenSea either.
Like me, I like to shop the secondary market. I like to try to snipe good deals. So it's important for me to make sure that where I'm going is the right place, so I don't get spoofed by buying something that I think's an amazing deal, and it turns out it's not an amazing deal at all. It's terrible, you know.
Dusty, you gonna buy some more?
Some more lines?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I entered that crazy Wigo contest.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to pull on the Lazy Line community to help me get through there, and promise them that if I win, I'm going to buy another line.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I think
that's only a fair deal.
we have some viewers here. Alicia and Amy say that they didn't get in. If you were a sniper today, what would you show them? What would you say would be a good deal out there?
Yeah.
The floor is always a good deal. I mean, it's if you get the best thing to do is not to take anybody's advice. This is not financial advice, and this is not life advice. The best thing for a person to do is actually get in that community, get in that Discord, and experience them for themselves, because they kind of get plugged into the plan. They get plugged into the roadmap, and they get plugged into kind of where the community's at in achieving their top goal. So it's best for them to get plugged in there themselves, and then they can evaluate that. Is this really worth my investment at where it is right now, the 2.75 ETH? Do I really want to tie that much money up? Because you need to. I mean, if you want to get the most out of it, we're not looking for quick flippers. Odds are you get in and you flip. I mean, you're not really getting the most out of your investment. That's not financial advice. I'm just saying.
Right.
Get involved. Work for your capital. I work for every NFT I own. I get in the communities, I rally, I encourage, I support them, ask what can I do, how can I help, I tweet, retweet, and like, and I work my butt off for my capital, those NFTs I own. So it's kind of like crypto. We do the same thing in that space too,
I like Charlotte's question. She says, do they have timeshare lazy line NFTs? You're gonna share it, Charlotte?
It could be coming. Who knows? You could rent this out just to gain access to something. I mean,
that's right.
Yeah, they have a roadmap, but that's not to say they're not going to come out with new utilities down the road. So if something's going on, like you talked about Wafu down in Mexico, and somebody wants to go see a lazy line event or gain access to that, hey, there might be where you can rent it out, some timeshare or lazy lines going on.
Airbnb the bungalow.
Yeah, Airbnb the bungalow. Some of these things, they have beds, they have tubs, they have pool tables, couches. They're really cool. I like them.
Well, I like what you can see. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
No, I like what you kind of mentioned when you were on Discord is the owners versus how many there is, and the disbursement. Right. Like you said, this is just like crypto. Everybody, there's not other than this image. We talk about this all the time when we're going to look for a crypto project. You want to look at, so how many went to the marketing team, how many went to the developers. You want to see a nice even disbursement across the board when you're looking at some kind of crypto project. And it's exactly kind of what you're talking about there.
Well,
right?
Rod seems to have the inside scoop. Is Rod one of the leaders there in the alliance?
I'm not sure. There's so many lines over there. It's hard to keep up with them.
He's talking about lionesses and cubs, and could be coming.
Oh,
he didn't use the winky emoji, but I think that's what he was going for.
I like it.
I guess if you're gonna have friends over your bungalow, lions and then cubs come along.
You gotta have people to party with. I mean, and I want people to understand this. When the roadmap is laid out over on Discord, and we need to get back over there, we're gonna run out of time. But when a roadmap is laid out, there's no end. When you reach that 100%, it's not over. I mean, yeah, lionesses and cubs and all that stuff, I could see that coming. I mean, there may be some breeding down the road. Some mating up and
he says just an active member, but I had to put it up there for recording so we can.
He's speaking it. He's speaking it out there, Tim. There you go. Right. I'm all for it, and that's so funny. George likes the era B&B.